Alright guys, what's going on? So today is the day we finally get to fix this mangled quarter on the back of this car. So I'm excited because I actually found one of these in a junkyard about an hour from me. So we're gonna head out and actually drive the car down there with one taillight. It's alright, well by the end of the day hopefully we'll have two. We're gonna drive the car down to the junkyard, go ahead and pick up our new quarter panel. So I'll pick you guys up or down at the junkyard. But first, we're gonna go ahead and take a 3-foot sledgehammer to this thing and see how straight I can get it with what's already there. So let's get right to it. Alright guys, well let's see, that looks pretty good. Got some new wheels and tires on it. I definitely think it fits a little bit better. We are actually now going to run down to the junkyard. I'm going to pick up the new quarter skid for this thing. So I wanted to bend everything back so it had its rough shape. So now what I can do is go ahead and cut it out of another car, and then I'll pull out the taillight panel. I'll shake his head and reskin this thing in like an hour. It'll be pretty easy actually. But this thing's got a pretty mean stance now, and you can see I got most of this quarter panel out. I was actually very, very impressed. I'll overlay some photos of the before and after, but this thing just came out a lot better than I thought it was going to. I did not think with nothing but a sledgehammer was going to come out this well, so very, very happy. You can see now I have a rough shape of where the taillight's supposed to go again. I'm going to go pick up 2 new bulbs because they got absolutely obliterated. So you can see, which is really funny, because now I can still read the part number on it, so I know exactly which Sylvania bulb to get, because those exploded. So yeah. Man, these tires are very loud. Really, really loud. These are the loudest set of tires I've ever had on a car. Oh my gosh. Still drives mint though. Oh, it looks so much better. So we got our new Milwaukee goodies. Head down to the junkyard. You ready to go get some parts? Yeah. Yeah. Oh geez. Got ourselves a Wacker Nation. Goodbye. Have fun. Oh boy. It wasn't raining 30 minutes ago at all, and now it's soaking. Yeah, and I picked the only day it hasn't been raining. Yeah, and I picked the only damn jacket that doesn't have a hood. Dang, what do we have here? Buick Electra, huh? I've seen a couple of these in the junkyard. What do you do in the junkyard when you're bored? Your project won't start? Tic-tac-toe, baby. Dude, this thing's got some mint interior. Look at that seat. So I said my car is in row F, and I don't see any letters or numbers anywhere. And I lost Toby. So I'm just gonna keep going this way until I find something. Well, I may have spotted something else. I don't know what it is, but it's pretty ugly. Oldsmobile Cutlass, 1973, 2-door. Nice B-pillar rot. It's got all the aerodynamic flow now. Wow, look at that, it even has a little Oldsmobile tag in the glove box. Well, still no signs of the actual car I'm here for. Got this minty Mercury Grandma Keese. Oh, I wouldn't mind one of those. Oh, hell yeah! These things are 3 cylinders? Actually, I didn't know that. Wow, that is an engine you could literally just pick right up and take with you, a little Geo. That'd be a good gambler car right there. Look, it's even got the pimping wheels on it and everything. Okay, I should probably actually find this car before it starts like dumping again. Okay, I found one. This is the first one. This is the newer one. So there's 2 of these. They're both white. This is the wrong one. This is the newer one that probably won't work. Well, it might. I think it looks the same. 96. I think the quarter's the same. It looks the same. I mean, I was working on it 2 hours ago, so if I can't find the other one, I'm just going to use this one. Gosh dang, I don't even know this is, well, my car is obviously a race car, so it's all stripped out. I did not know this is how this was from the factory. It's got a little Heidi thingy. Dang, I'll cut your finger off. All right, I found it. I didn't even know this was a thing. America's Cup edition. Wow, this is the Ultra Boomer edition. That's pretty cool. So I don't know if I'm actually going to take this one because I didn't realize how low this went. I obviously don't know how messed up my car is. I don't know if the roof line's different on this one. It looks like it's further back, so I think I'm going to actually use the other car and then just cut it off along the edge here. I don't know if I can get the trunk open on that one either. But I found a bowling ball, which is kind of cool. Don't see those very often in the junkyard. I also see just randomly a Fox Body center console piece just chilling there, so that's kind of weird. And the other thing is actually getting down in here is going to be kind of hard when we got this Mopar no car kind of bumped up here, so I might just go to the other one. Also, the 2 bulbs that broke in this taillight. Found them! Oh my gosh, no way. I just got off the phone with Sean to buy some more of these, and they were on part number 3157. Well, don't need to buy them anymore, I guess. Oh no, the boater edition. That had to be worth at least 20 bucks. Oh, dude, white door panels? Dude, this thing's got a full white interior. Oh, am I pushing your butt? Sorry. Black dash. Oh, wow, this thing's nice. I kind of want that, but not today. Okay, so what we're gonna do is mine was messed up to about here. So I'm gonna cut somewhere around here all the way to the back. So yeah, should be fun. I got it. With like 2 minutes to spare. Wait, does that fit still? Looks like it should. Oh, we got our... Wait. There we go. We got ourselves a pre-runner, boys. All right, guys, so we're back from the junkyard. Everything went really well. We got our quarter skins. I'm happy with this thing. The wheels and tires look awesome. I definitely think it fits this car a lot more. I will admit, though, not really a fan of how loud these are. They are extremely loud tires on the street, but they're meant for like a UTV or the dirt. They're not really designed to be on the street, but they are a DOT approved tire, so it's kind of weird that they make that much noise, but either way, they still look good. So now we get to have the fun time of putting this quarter panel on. I want to show you guys how to do this, so where this isn't the right way to like restore a car, but if you have a damaged panel on a crappy daily and you don't really care about it, it's an easy way to fix it. So I have an overlaid right here. It's our new quarter panel, new to me. You can see that mutilation that I had to do to get this separated from the gas door. Super sketchy. Don't recommend shooting sparks into a gas door ever, even if they already drained the tank. There's still fumes. So that was fun and exciting, but I'm gonna pull this thing off, go ahead and actually get the other stuff marked out where I want to remove, and I'll show you guys how this thing goes on. All right. Nice. All right, guys, so we're finally back from the junkyard with this thing. We have our new quarter skin, which guy hooked me up fat at the desk. It was really cool. A quarter panel's like 93 bucks from Pick Your Part, and I was like, hell no, dude, it's like this much. And he's like, I got you, I'll ring it up as like a bracket. So I got out of there for like 40 bucks. So pretty rad. You can sometimes work with your junkyard if you're only getting like a little skin piece. So I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna skin this thing on. So it's actually kind of cool. So what we're gonna end up doing is we'll basically replace, I haven't decided if I'm gonna go in front or behind the gas pipe yet, but we're gonna start by just cutting straight up, and we're gonna go on this line right here. Not the inner line, but the outer line. That'll give us a little 1-inch seam to hold everything. We can get in here and bend everything back. So I'm gonna start cutting out all this old stuff and then just cut straight down. You can see where I cut it there. So I'm just gonna cut a line right across the bottom here, and then it should go pretty well. So I'm gonna start cutting this stuff out and get this new piece on. Alright, so here's our rough fit. I actually found out the little screws that held the gas door in are actually like perfect little gapping tools to kind of get all the panel fitted up. So I left those in there. And I can see I have a good trunk gap. It's nice and even all the way across. Around here looks really, really good. That edge looks like it lines up the way I want it to. I mean, for what I'm working with here, I think it's coming out pretty good. You can see the trim line, like this pinstripe lines up over to this side. This side actually doesn't line up nearly as well, which is kind of funny. So I'm gonna re-gap the trunk as it needs to be. So I'm gonna slide this forward because it kind of flew back. Get it all gapped up right, so I think this is supposed to go forward more, and that's why this lines up and that doesn't. So I'm gonna re-gap the trunk. I wish I did before it got wrecked, but you know, it's one of those things where you didn't really think somebody was gonna drive in your car, but it happens. Alright, so apparently I suck and didn't hit record, so that's cool. So I went ahead and I cut through both layers on the top part and only the first layer on the bottom. So that tape line that I had ran down vertically. I cut through just this top layer, which you can see is now on the floor. As you can see, we still have material there. So I can lap weld, or I'm probably not gonna lap weld, I'm just gonna run sheet weld screws right here. But it's gonna be stitch welded right here. So this is, I cut that all the way out, which you can see is just chilling on the floor down there. So that I cut out. So if I pull this panel off, which is kind of hard to do one hand without cutting the heck out of myself, you can see it's all gone. So I cut that out and then I left a little tab right here. I left the factory railing all the way back to hang it. So basically when I slip this thing forward, you can see it butts up quite nicely. So I need to gap it a little bit better and it obviously just slipped behind it. So if I get it to go over, nice. Up top, looks good. Close the trunk on that. Trunk lines up pretty nicely. So once I get it all fitted a little bit better and welded, it'll look really, really good. And then all I gotta do is just cut the wheel well and then make a gas door and we're good to go. So pretty happy with the way that came out. Alright, well this is really difficult in the rain, but I'm getting there. So you can see I got a stitch weld right here. The panel dropped a little bit, so you can see the trim line's not quite the same anymore, but it doesn't really matter. It's close enough for this car. So at least it looks straight again, and it looks like a car again. So now the trunk lines up and everything. I have a self-tapper holding up right here. I'll run self-tappers down the top, and then I will pretty much go ahead and finish up welding that, run some self-tappers down the center right here, get the body line set. We'll be good. Alright guys, well, after all that work, I'd say it looks pretty good. Look at that, it's like it never even happened. That's so cool. I must admit, I'm very impressed with myself being able to do these like quick and easy little metalworking things that I've done with this car specifically. They came out way better than they're supposed to. Like, this car actually looks like it's, like honestly, if it was all one color, you wouldn't be able to tell. So I went ahead and I made this gas door piece. I can't put gas in it now until I drill a massive hole, but I think I'm gonna put the filler up here somewhere. But I don't want two massive holes right next to each other. So for now, that'll work. I went ahead and welded this up, welded it all the way around here. That came out pretty good. I had a low spot right here, but this was all buckled from the previous accident anyways. So I hammered and dollied it the best I could, but the car doesn't have to be perfect. That's really the whole point here. So that I'll take. Once it's all one color, it'll look pretty dang good. I'm stoked. I hope you guys are too. I think that relief cut on the bottom looks pretty good, being all straight back. And now I'm gonna make a tube bumper, and then we'll set the spares vertically in the trunk and have them hang out in the back like an off-road truck. It'll be pretty rad. So and then coming in the trunk, which still lines up perfectly. You guys won't really be able to see too much here. So I went ahead and I threw a couple stitch welds inside here. The way you would do this actually is you would have a bunch of holes drilled down this gutter here, and you would actually plug weld the whole thing every inch or so. In this car, I don't really care. That's not really what it's used for. So I just got a couple tack welds going down it, and then some sheet metal screws, and then it's obviously welded all the way up here on the front. And then that'll work good enough for me. So it's not gonna come off, I know that for a fact. And then down this hole behind the taillight, it's got sheet metal screws and it's stitch welded all the way behind there. I doubt you guys will be able to see that, but there is welds going all the way down behind the taillight, so I know it's solid there. But yeah, thing still closes, man. It actually lines up better than it did before. Look at that. That is not bad. I will take that. That's pretty dang good. It's funny. But yeah, I hope you guys went on to enjoy today's video. Leave a like if you did. It would really mean a lot to me. Go ahead and pick up your hats, hoodies, and your stickers. It would really mean a lot to me. Hope you guys learned a thing or two. If you got a winter beater you want to fix up, it's really not that hard. Just start cutting stuff out that's damaged, line up the new stuff, and make it all work. So that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.